Hey y'all, it's Allie. So, this is my first video, so I kind of thought that I would introduce myself and do the DCP tag as my first video so you can kind of learn a little bit more about me. So, a little background information about me. I am from Louisiana and I just graduated in college. I majored in business administration. I played college soccer for my university. I've played soccer since I was 4 years old, so from when I was 4 to when I was 22. So I just retired. I'm a NARP now. Rest in peace. I do the DCP tag first. I will attach the link where I got this from down in the description in case anybody else wants to do it. But here we go. The first question is, how did you hear about the program? So I actually heard about the program when I was in 7th grade, so I was 13, and I think I was watching some sort of Disney vlog from most likely a British YouTuber, because you know, that was all the rage back in the day. So I was watching their vlog, and on the suggested page there was a video that was just another Disney vlog, and so I clicked on it and I watched it. And then this girl, started talking about the Disney College program. It was a video that was mid-program. It wasn't one of the first ones. So after I watched that one, I realized that there was a whole series. And so I went back and started from the beginning of her program and just watched all the way through. And so that's how I found out about it. And since then, I've been determined to go and do it myself. But the thing about me was, since I was a college athlete, I couldn't take a semester off to go and work at Disney World. So I had to wait until after I graduated. But honestly, I'm really happy I waited until after, because I don't have to worry about school. I don't have to worry about forgetting things because I'm taking a semester off, just things like that. So I'm glad that I didn't get to miss any of my college experience. Not that anyone misses it because they go back, but all my friends would have been a semester ahead of me, and I'm glad that I did what I did. The next question is, how was the interview process? So for me, the interview process was not difficult. It was stressful just because once you get through the bulk of the process, it just becomes a waiting game. I applied the day that the applications dropped. So January 24th, and I made it past the application stage and the WBI the first day. So I got the WBI probably like 2 hours after I applied, and then I took the WBI that night and passed it. So that was January 24th. I was accepted February 21st, so almost a month later. The waiting game is the most stressful part, because there are people around you that you'll see that are getting in and you're not, and it's hard not to get sucked into this mindset that oh, this person got in and I haven't yet, that means I'm not going to get in. But obviously the waiting game is part of the process. So some people get accepted in the first wave, a week after they apply, and some people get accepted a month after they apply. And it was nice because I have made a group of friends through the Disney College program, and we're all student athletes. Shout out to my athletes, y'all know who you are. And so kind of half of us had gotten in on the first wave, and then the other half of us hadn't gotten in. And so there was one group that was kind of motivating us, and they're like, oh, your time's coming. Y'all are gonna get in and stuff. And then, the group who hadn't gotten in, they're still just freaking out. Where were you when you found out? So I was actually in bed. So my last semester, my class schedule was super chill. I was only taking 10 hours. And so I didn't have class until 12:20. I knew there was gonna be a wave that day, but I hadn't gotten in on any of the other waves. So I kind of was like, it's gonna come when it comes. I'm not gonna, wake up early in the morning and check my inbox. The first thing I check is the DCP athletes chat, and they're all freaking out saying that they got in, And so immediately I was like, oh my God, I have to go check my email. So I checked my email and there's my acceptance. But yeah, I was in bed, sleep like still in my eyes when I checked the email. So yeah, it's not some, you know, cool story, but what is your preferred role? My preferred role is either attractions or merchandise. So since Disney brought the program back, you aren't allowed to rank roles or anything. They just kind of put you where they need you. Some people say they do it based off your work experience. Some people say they don't. Really, any role that they give me, I'm gonna be fine with. Really, I'm just happy to be there. So, how did you find your roommate? If you're going into the Disney College program and you want to meet people, Facebook groups is the way to go. Literally 5 or 6 months before the application dropped, I joined a Facebook group for fall of 2022, and there was probably like 20 people in the group at the time. So there wasn't a ton of people to, you know, reach out to or anything. They had these little survey things that everybody fills out, and you basically, you know, talk about, you know, your preferences, likes, your dislikes, things like that. And it helps people get to know you. And then if they like you or they, you know, have the same interests as you, people comment on your Facebook posts and say, hey, you know, I'm following you, whatever. And a lot of times, you know, they'll DM you or something. So I posted this survey thing in the Facebook group, and my now roommate commented on it, and she said, you know, hey, like, we have a lot in common, following you on Insta, whatever. So she followed me on Instagram, and then from there I DM'd her and we just started talking and we clicked. A lot of other vloggers that I've watched said that they met their roommates off of Facebook groups as well. If you're going to be doing the DCP, that's definitely the first step if you want to meet people. What are you going to miss while on the program? I'm definitely gonna miss my friends and my family the most, and of course my dog. But my family is obviously in Louisiana, so I won't be able to see them much. They are gonna come to visit at one point during my program. I'm not exactly sure when yet, but also I'm gonna miss the food here in Louisiana. So I don't know if any of y'all have been to Louisiana or not, but our food is pretty much elite. However, I know there's a lot of good food in Disney World, so I mean, I am looking forward to the food there too. So I guess it won't be, you know, deprived per se. It'll just be a different type of food, I guess. Lastly, my job back home. I'm working for a company that's based out of Louisiana, and I love working for them, so I'm definitely gonna miss my job here while I'm working at Disney. What's your favorite Disney park? So currently it's Magic Kingdom. I know that's definitely the typical response. What's the first thing you want to do when you get there? Honestly, one of the first things that I want to do is resort hop. I've been to all the monorail loop resorts and a few others, but I feel like I haven't spent a ton of time at them if I haven't stayed at them. So there's a ton that I haven't seen. What's number one on your bucket list? So Halloween is my favorite holiday. I haven't been able to properly celebrate in 4 years because we've always been in the middle of our season for soccer when Halloween comes around. So I'm really excited to go all out for Halloween this year and attend a Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party. That is definitely number one on my bucket list. I'm super excited about that. I'm also really pumped for Halloween Horror Nights. I love walking through haunted houses. I love horror movies, all that. So I'm really excited to do that as well. What's one thing you want to take away from the program? One thing I want to take away from the program is definitely connections within the company. I want to have a future with Disney, you know, outside of just the DCP, and in order to do that, I feel like I need to make some connections with people. Also want to make a lot of friends and just make this experience really memorable. So that was all the questions. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Hopefully I'll have the application process video up soon, maybe next week or the week after that. And then the video after that will probably be my role reveal. If you like this video, please give it a like and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And I'll see you real soon. I'm so energetic right now. To attend a Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party. There was a car. Oh, I don't even know what my preferred role would be. If you're not in Louisiana and you don't have this, like, honestly, I feel bad for you.